Carl here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. And it's festive horror movie review time. Directed by Magnus Martins and written by Alexander Kirkwood Brown. There's Something in the Barn is a Norwegian comedy horror film, one that stars Martin Starr, Amrita Achari, Kiran Shah, Towns Bunner and Zoe Winther Hansen. The Nordheim family have left America to move to a remote cabin in Gudbrandsdalen, Norway, having inherited the land from a distant family relation. A move that would be hard on any family, but a move that is made all the more difficult by the complete lifestyle change. Bill, the father, is oblivious to his family's concerns, just excited for this new adventure. And his wife Carol does her best to be supportive even though she has her own reservations. Bill's daughter, Carol, is her stepmother. Nora is extremely against the move. And being a teenager, you can completely understand why. Whereas the youngest member of the family, Lucas, is willing to give it a try. Taken in by the snowy and peaceful locale, he enjoys exploring and is fascinated by the huge barn nearby. It is in there, though, that he discovers the land has an additional occupant, a barn elf, which is a sort of humanoid creature that legend says will help out around the place, provided certain rules are followed. And once you know there are rules, you know something's going to go wrong. Rules that this family inevitably break, leading to one extremely angry elf, an elf that wants rid of them and is willing to reach bloody levels to ensure that happens.
Nothing bad ever happens here.
What's going on here?
We are under attack.
Where's your gun?
I don't have a gun.
What?
This isn't Detroit, Bill. What on earth did you do to make them so mad?
We broke all the rules.
There is Something in the Barn has so much promise, but sadly fails to live up to any of it. Billed as a comedy horror film, the film struggles to make either significant and ends up being extremely unbalanced. It is an attempt to do a Norwegian version of Gremlins, but with elves instead, and it just doesn't work. Part of the reason it doesn't work is that it's just not funny. But it's also not scary. It's also not particularly graphic, and it reaches some really silly moments. Moments that start to kind of hit slapstick levels, coming across quite awkward at times. It really is a shame. I had high hopes for this one, and the film looks and sounds so festive. The location is gorgeous, Christmas is front and centre, and the cast all put the effort in trying to make it something more than it actually is. Speaking of them, as a family, they are believable and the dynamic between them is watchable. The issue here is the writing, and There's Something in the Barn script really doesn't know what it wants to be. There are so many bad jokes and missed opportunities to do something funnier. The longer it goes on, the more the feeling of disappointment sinks in. It just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. It doesn't get any better, even if there are some welcome bloody moments in the latter part. It's just too little too late at that stage, and even then it's nothing spectacular, nothing shocking, nothing exciting. That being said, is it a terrible movie? Of course not. It's more than watchable, and there's plenty of moments that are fun, moments that may entertain others even though they didn't do you or me. I'd say just lower expectations with this one. It is not as good as it promises to be. It's a real shame. What do you reckon? You got any thoughts on it? You know what to do? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.